Here's a shocking truth. Despite Peacock's subscriber count holding steady at 41 million, the streaming service is still bleeding money, $217 million in the latest quarter alone. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a sign of struggle or a strategic investment in a crowded streaming market? Let's dive in. Peacock, the streaming platform owned by Comcast's entertainment arm, NBC Universal, saw its losses narrow significantly in the third quarter compared to the same period last year. While the $217 million loss is still substantial, it's a marked improvement from the $436 million reported in 2022. The service, which recently added titles like The Paper and M3 GAN 2.0 to its lineup, maintained its subscriber base at 41 million, unchanged from June but up from 36 million a year ago. Yet revenue dipped slightly to $1.4 billion, down from $1.5 billion in the previous year, though adjusted earnings showed signs of improvement. And this is the part most people miss. Peacock's financial performance is just one piece of Comcast's larger puzzle. The company's planned Versant transaction, which will spin off most of its cable networks into a separate entity, continues to weigh on its bottom line. Comcast will retain Peacock, the NBC broadcast network, Bravo, and its studios, while brands like Golf Now and Rotten Tomatoes will move under the Versant umbrella. This restructuring comes at a cost, but it's a bold move to streamline operations in an evolving media landscape. Meanwhile, Comcast's leadership is shifting. Chairman and CEO Brian Roberts will soon share the helm with President Michael Kavanagh, who will be promoted to co-CEO in the new year. This transition comes as the company navigates challenges in its core cable systems business, including a net loss of 104,000 broadband customers and 257,000 video subscribers domestically, though wireless lines saw a net gain of 414,000. Roberts remains optimistic, highlighting momentum in content and live sports. We're building momentum across NBC and Peacock as we head into one of the most exciting stretches of live sports in our history, he said, pointing to robust NBA coverage and the success of Epic Universe, which drove 19% revenue growth in theme parks. But the question remains, can Peacock's investments in content and sports pay off in a market dominated by giants like Netflix and Disney+? Here's the controversial take. While Peacock's losses are narrowing, its stagnant subscriber growth suggests it's struggling to stand out. Is this a temporary setback, or a sign that the streaming wars are becoming unwinnable for smaller players? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Peacock can turn things around, or is it fighting an uphill battle?